Thanks for checking out my micro drawings channel. I'm drawing Snoopy with some leaves falling today. It is the start of fall, and there are definitely a lot of leaves falling in my neck of the woods. So there was the quarter and pencil for scale, and then my Copic Multiliner 0.03. And I'll just walk through this with getting Snoopy drawn here. I started with his forehead, wrapped around his ear, and then now I'm drawing his nose out. And then from there I'll work down on the rest of his body. And then I'll go on to the leaves, and I'll use the Copic sketch markers, and you'll see those in a little while. The paper I'm using is an acid-free paper, and the sketch markers and the Copic Multiliner are acid-free as well, and they're made so they don't bleed. So that really helps with these small drawings. Again, thanks for visiting the channel. Please subscribe and share if you haven't. And check out the other drawings. I've got quite a number of them in the playlists on my channel, so hopefully you'll enjoy those as well. So here I've got his head done. I put his little eyebrow and eye in there, and there's his collar. And now I'm bringing down the back of him. And I think Snoopy's head pretty much is as big as his whole body combined, actually probably a little bigger. So on a tiny drawing like this, it ends up getting to be pretty tiny. There's his hind leg, kind of his back, I don't know if you call it knee or kind of bent up there. And there's his front leg coming down. And just bringing it around, putting a couple toes in there. And there's his other front leg that's farther away from us, and there's the front toe of that. And then here, just rounding this off and putting his tail in there. And then for the scene, I'll add well, first I'll show you a pencil here for scale. And then I'll add some little blades of grass and leaves. And I'll color them in again with that Copic sketch marker. Paper I use, like I said, it's acid free, but it's a 100 weight. It's a Bristol smooth, so very smooth texture. It's not absorbing a lot of colors, plus the markers I'm using just don't run quite like other ones do. If you had a big box store markers and just held them to a regular note card, it's going to bleed out a lot, and that just doesn't happen with these markers and with the paper that I'm using. So there are 4 leaves put in the picture. There's the quarter for scale. You can see it covers it up totally there. But I figured I'd add a little grass to give it a little bit more of a scene feel. And then next I'm going to go on to the Copic sketch markers. I don't use this end, the broad chisel end. I use the fine tip end. Sometimes I have to rotate the paper around. In this case, he's white and black, so he's done. So I'm just adding some grass and then color in each of the little leaves. So not as much detail coloring work here. And as I go here, I'll show you each of the markers and the colors that I'm using. So I'll let you finish out the rest of this. Again, thanks for stopping by the channel. Please subscribe and please share with others, and hope you have a great day.